Hello and welcome. Welcome everyone. It's Friday evening. It's 7 p.m. here in Bucharest, Romania. Pretty hot outside as usual, and I'm actually very excited. I haven't been so excited for a Hellish Quart event in some time. Not because Hellish Quart events are not exciting. It's just that after a while, things get a little bit repetitive or a little bit dull, and I feel that these Olympics, whenever they happen, they just bring. My mic is a little bit low. Let me see. I don't know. It's on max. It's on max. Um, Let me check on. No, on YouTube everything is fine. It's probably on Discord is a little bit low. Um, anyway, these Olympics bring some excitement to it because they're basically they used to be four. I've done it twice with four, and the last time we did the six tournaments, and today we're going to do exactly the same six tournaments, six titles on the line. And the reason why I call them Olympics is because most of these tournaments are going to be weapon specific: saber, rapier, longsword, broadsword, axe, and one of them is going to be mixed, where you can use any weapon and you can earn a championship title. And it's very exciting because there are so many opportunities to get medals. So the top three in each category is important. You can get a weapon title. You can get a champion title. So there's even a possibility, just like Thanos, right? Like Thanos, um, to get all the all the titles in one night. That hasn't happened, but it might happen today. Anyway, let's get right into it. So we're starting with the early tournament because I grouped them in two, and we have the axe, which is Jendrik basically, and the broadsword, which is Kalkstein basically. So two tournaments, and I'm just gonna go right here and show you guys what it looks like. All right, so by the way, for those who are watching or listening, we still need people in the rapier tournament. We still need people in the mixed and the longsword tournaments, which are going to start a little bit later. So even if you're not using that weapon, and you don't think that you're good enough with it, this is an opportunity for you to try it and maybe even get a medal today. You might actually be surprised that playing without pressure will always help you out. So let's get to these two tournaments. So the broadsword and the axe. These are going to be group stage plus elimination, a system that I used last week. Basically, they're going to be groups of three, and you're going to play two opponents. You have to score as many flags as possible because it's going to be flag based, and after that, it's going to be in semifinals. So let me show you how it looks like in the axe tournament. So we have two groups here. People are going to play against each other, and after that, they're going to face each other in the semifinals, the final, and obviously the bronze match. And that's exactly what's going to happen um, with the broadsword one. So in this one, the only thing that we wanted is me and Tao as the last two champions to be in separate groups, and that happened. So we can definitely start the group stage here. And in the other one, we need me and uh, Eve to be in separate groups because we're the last two champions. But this is the same, so let's shuffle it a little bit. This is the same as in the previous one. Let's shuffle it. No, we're in the same group. Oh, it's gonna show here actually. Same group as before. We're in the same group. Again, we're in the same group. Again, we're in the same group. Okay, so Pico, Subu, me, and Wiggly, Oka, and Eve. Okay, so that works. That's the most important part. So we can start the group stage here as well. All right. So without further ado, let's jump right into it, and we're gonna start with Axe tournament. So it's gonna be 5 flags. Let's see. So we're gonna start with Group A, and after that we're gonna go to Group B. So in Group A, it's gonna be me versus Subu, first match. And by the way, I don't know what goals you have set for yourselves. I'm pretty sure most of you hope to do better in the weapon that you usually use, or maybe want to get 1 medal, 2 medal, 3 medals. Personally, I would love to get 3 medals in total, and at least one of them to be a gold medal. So that's my objective for today, and I think it can be doable, but it can also be very difficult. All right. So the first fight is gonna be a axe fight between me and Subu. I'm gonna send him a link. This is gonna be 5 flags. All the group stage matches are going to be 5 flags, and remember, we are playing for points, so let's try to score as many as possible. Here we go. Given the fact that we have only 6 people, we're gonna play a little bit more, and I'm pretty sure all competitors involved are happy because they don't get to be eliminated in one fight. That's kind of the only thing that I don't like about the single elimination, but since we have 6 tournaments, we can't really go with other formats unless the number is very low, like this one. Anything above 6 would have been too much for any other format. Okay, Subu's here. Honestly, I didn't want to start, but if that's what the Olympian gods decided, then so be it. So here we go. This is an axe fight, and the next one is going to be axe as well. And after that, we're going to switch to broadsword. Want to alternate them a little bit. So I'm on the left, Subu's on the right. We're both selecting the same character, which is Jendrik, and we're better than the Fechtschule, the school where the Olympics are held. So I'm gonna be a little bit quiet here. Let's focus on the fight. Here we go. Oh wow, that's crazy. All right. A little bit. I need a little bit of warm up there. Good fight, Subu. Honestly, I was didn't really know what to do there. Good fight. 5-4. Still a very good number of flags scored by both. And we're moving on with the next axe fight, and this is going to be between two former champions. This is going to be Tao versus Oak. Another Yendrick fight. Tao. Honestly, I definitely feel as an imposter having both of these titles, Axpert and the Broadsword. I am not the best Axe player or the best Broadsword player, so honestly, I can't wait for somebody else to take these titles today, so I won't feel like an imposter. I mean, I would be very happy if I won them again, but that's probably not gonna happen. But a medal, I think, could be in discussion. GG, GG. Okay. Um, let me quickly check the if there's something in the, because you said my mic is low. I okay, put it at 120 now. The output volume. Maybe that helps. Okay. So Tao takes the left side, Oak takes the right side. Looks like there's, oh, sounds good now. Okay. Tao, try to, I'm gonna kick you. Try to join again. Alright, should be good now. Okay, you're on the left, Oak's on the right. Alright, as I said, very exciting fight between these two. Oh, the combination that Tao likes a lot, which is the liver shot into a retreat. Very fast and effective. Oak is already an experienced Yendrek. Oh, caught him right on the arm. Ask each other some questions, yeah. 3 now for Tao. Looks like Oak hasn't really played much Yendrek recently, so he doesn't seem very well warmed up. But Tao is not giving him too much time to breathe. 4 flags. Oak needs to try to score at least a couple of flags here. Oh, they both do the same thing. And that's it. 5-0. A very good start here for a very good start for Tao. Not a very good start for Oak, but he will have the chance to get some flags back in the next fight. Okay, we're moving to the Broadsword tournament. And the first fight would be me versus Subu. But since we just fought, let's move to the next one, and let's do Oak versus Eve. I mean, Oak just fought as well. Yeah, let's just keep the regular order. Yeah, let's just keep the regular order. So I'm gonna fight Subu again and Broadsword this time. And we're gonna switch sides. Link is the same, Subu. Just oh, try again. I need a couple of minutes. Just oh, okay. All right, we're gonna move to the next fight then. Let's do Oak versus Eve. Broadsword. Yeah, so people are going to fight a lot today. It's mostly the same composition. It's the same composition both tournaments, except that Eve is in Broadsword and is not in Axe, and Tao is in Axe and not in Broadsword. Somewhat understandable. They don't really play those characters almost at all. And Tao is the former Axe champion, and Eve is the former Broadsword champion. So I'm pretty sure today they're aiming to get their titles back, and I think they deserve it. They are probably Tao is probably the best Jendrik, and Eve is probably the best Kalkstein. But it's definitely not going to be easy. Okay, waiting for Oak. Earth to Oak. Didn't start very well there with the axe, but probably with the broadsword it's going to be a little bit different. Oak used to play Kalkstein a lot. He mained him for a very long time, and I'm pretty sure he still knows a lot of his tricks. And this is going to be a very difficult fight for both. Oak is on the left, Eve is on the right. There's one thing if you have like a second main or a third main that maybe you don't use, but all right. So Eve is on the left, on the right. Sorry, Oak is on the left. These fights are actually the Kalk fights and the Jendrik fights are going to be quite different, because Kalk fights are all about precision and patience, while the axe fights are all about momentum and chaos. Actually, that's what Jendrik specializes in chaos. Oh, nice. First flag went to Oak there. Oh, a nice thrust that almost landed, but immediately went backwards. That's a smart move from Oak. Eve is taking his time. He's being patient, standing in range, waiting for an opportunity to attack. But Oak has some very good retreats here with Kalk. A little bit more pressure from Oak. Looks like there's a little bit of stamina. Oh, and he actually gassed out a little bit there. Oh, I don't see that combo landing very often. But Oak was very good at putting pressure on Eve and win the flag there. After Eve got tired just because of entering to and another good flag, 3 now. Eve needs to try to score a couple of flags. Oh, and it's a double now. Oh, another good thrust landing. Eve is again hurt and tired. Oh, but Oak was a little bit too eager there to finish, and Oak scores. Eve scores with a nice side step. Lands another good shot. Looks like Eve was warmed up a little bit, but it's now 4-1. And Oak has the opportunity to score a 5-1 win here, which would probably put Eve in a very difficult position. Oh, beautiful cut there by Eve, 4-2. In 5 flags fights, things can turn around pretty quickly. I think the only very good leads that you can get in 5 flags is like 4-0, 4-1. Oh, and that's it. The dominant performance here from Oak, 5-2. So 5 flags scored by Oak and 2 by Eve. All right, and next fight should be me versus Subu. Let's see if Subu's ready. Hopefully he is. So we can do our fight. Nice fight between these two. I think Eve looked a little bit like he needed a little bit of warm up, and that's why I actually like this. The fact that we have the group stage in here, because it gives people the chance to warm up a little bit, and after that get a second chance. Alright, so this is a rematch between me and Subu, but this time with a different weapon. A weapon that we're both not very good at. I mean, we're not very experienced in, I meant. Because Subu is a good calc player, and yeah, maybe I'm decent as well. Here we go. Calc. Oh my god, I can't believe this. And I was actually really worried that something like that may happen. Nice. Yeah, and that's what happens after one flag that you lose, that you were supposed to win, then everything goes downhill. Nice. Good fight. Well played. It was that damn flag. That damn flag that just destroyed everything. All right. 2 flags for me. Not ideal. We're moving back to the Axe tournament. And let's I just fought, so actually Mitten hasn't fought, and neither Pekola. All right, let's do it in order. Gonna fight Wiggly now. In Axe. Yeah, that third flag just messed with my head. Wiggly's gonna be on the left. I'm gonna be on the right. This is an axe fight. And here we go. Yeah, we're half an hour in, and I'm fighting my third fight already. I haven't seen Wiggly playing Yendrek, but Wiggly has recently got his challenger title, so I'm pretty sure he's decent enough to cause some problems here. Nice. Alright, good fight. This one ended a little bit faster. 5-1, which means that I win the group. And then it's going to be a contest between Subu and Wiggly. And Subu already has a pretty good advantage because he has scored more flags so far. Okay, next fight is going to be Pico versus Tao, also in Axe. Another very interesting fight. This group is actually pretty interesting. Pico, Tao, and Oak. Here we go. We'll see if Tao will have the same dominant performance that he had in the previous fight. There's Pico. Tao, that he looked really good in the first. There's Tao. Pico taking left side, Tao taking right side. Yeah, so this is a axe fight between the two Yendreks. First flag goes to Pico. Oh, second one goes to Pico as well. Oh, saw the liver there and he got him just like an orca when it sees a shark. 2-2. Oh, that was pretty interesting. 3-2 for Pico.
Hey.
Oh, and another one that I thought Tao was gonna get, but actually was Pico got it. It's 4-2 now. Oh, nice side step there. 4-3. Oh, almost got the fifth flag there. Tao was hurt. He recovered. Oh, but finally he gets killed. 5-3, but Tao has still scored 3 flags, which means that he has 8 in total, and Pico has 5. So it depends on what he does in the last fight. Uh, 5-3. Okay, so the axe is done as well. Let's move back to the broadsword. Actually, it's been only 40 minutes, and we've done a pretty good amount of fights. That's because most of the fights are like 2 minutes, 3 minutes, so they go pretty quickly. Pico is going to fight in broadsword now, and he's going to fight Subu. One more for Pico. Yeah, Pico Subu now, but in broadsword. Subu with a good win against me earlier in broadsword has some good morale. We'll see if Subu... Pico is a lot more experienced with the Broadsword. And he actually does a lot of voodoo as well with him. You never know what to expect. He's doing some really interesting cancels. Pico again is taking left side. Subu's taking right. Just gonna quickly get my water. Okay, so it's 1-1 right now. Pekko scored the equalizer there. Subo with a nice combo there, cut into thrust. One of Kalk's most interesting moves. Oh, in a rush. Double. Subu might be very close to getting the first place in the group, which is a pretty nice achievement, I'd say. Oh, they're both hurt. Subu's a little bit... He's also a little bit tired. Oh, but he still gets the kill. That's one good thing about Subu's strats all the time. Like, he never gives up in a flag, and sometimes you might get surprised and he will win the flag from you. That takes you a long way regardless of skill. 4-2. And if he wins another one here against Pico, it's going to be an equal match between and him last time. So I'm rooting for a good fight, but I'm also rooting for Subu here to win 5-2, because that would give us a level playing field, and that happens. 2 5-2 wins here for Subu. Takes the first place in the group, which means that he's going to fight the second ranked player from the other group. 5-2. So the same score as he defeated me, which means the last fight between me and Pico is going to be decisive on who moves on to the semifinals. Next fight is going to be Wiggly versus Oak. Also in Broadsword. Wiggly Calc main, fighting a former Calc main. Wiggly's here. Oak is here. Here we go. Wiggly with a little bit more familiar type of fight. He fought earlier in Axe. He didn't seem to have too much experience with Jendrik, but with Kalk, definitely things are going to be a little bit different. But Oak, with a very good first win against the former champion Eve. Oh, and a nice cut there from Wiggly. Gets the first flag. Oh! Caught him there with the tip of the sword. I think Eve was right that many of his thrusts actually do less than, oh, beautiful, less than 30 damage, which can put you in a pretty precarious position. And it seems that people are calcs nowadays are mostly using cuts than thrusts. 2-1. Oh, a little bit reckless there from Wiggly. Just swung from the start. Got parried. 2-2. Oh, caught him there. Eve is watching this fight, and I think like 3-2 now. He's going to have a little bit of an uphill battle in the last fight. It's 4-2 now, unless Wiggly wins 5-2. If Wiggly wins 5-2, then actually, if Wiggly wins 5-2, yeah, I mean 5-3, 4-3 now. Anyway, let's not think too much about maths. Let's watch the fight, see how it unfolds. Wiggly very aggressive there with some downward cuts, and he actually gets it. 5-3, a good win, and this is good for his morale. And let's have a look at the standings before the last match of each tournament. So in Broadsword, Subu has already won the group with 10 points. Pico and I are at the same number with 2, and whoever wins this one is going to move to semifinals. In Group B, Oak has 8 flags, Wiggly has 5, and Eve has 2. So Eve has a pretty difficult task here. He needs to defeat Wiggly pretty convincingly. So if Eve wins, he's gonna have 7, and Wiggly needs to score fewer than 3, because if that happens, then Eve is going to have it's probably going to have the advantage, I think. Yes, it's going to have the direct matchup advantage. So he needs to beat him 5-2 basically. Moving on to the axe, where also we have 2 matches there. By the way, for those watching, make sure to sign up for the other tournaments. We need in Rapier as well. Okay. I'm in the same situation as Subu in Broadsword, so I already won my Axe group with 10 points. Subu and Wiggly are going to fight for the 2nd place. Subu has a pretty good advantage here of 3 flags. Wiggly needs to win 5-2 at least in order to qualify. And in the other group, we have Tao with 8 points, Pico with 5, and Oak with 5. Oak needs to win here 5-0. He needs to win 5-0 in order to qualify. So there you go. Everybody knows what they have to do. So we're moving back to Axe. And we got Subu versus Wiggly. Wiggly needs to win here at least 5-2. So if Subu scores 3 flags, then it's over. And also, I hope. Actually, no. Let people fight. Okay, Wiggly's here. Subu is here. Yeah. So here's what we're gonna do. If Subu scores the 3rd flag, so if Subu scores 3 flags, then we're gonna stop just to save some time. And what we're gonna do with all the fights, like the next fight actually with the Oak and Pico. Actually, if Pico scores 1 flag, he would win, but we're gonna let them play until 3, just so they get a little bit more play time. All right, so Subu. Oh, something happening, I think. Probably not the correct. Not the correct side. Subu's left and Wiggly's right. Yeah, so I hope our first flag goes to Wiggly. 1-1. Yeah, this is a fire fight. 2-1. So if Subu scores 1 more, then the fight is over. 2-2. Wiggly needs to be perfect from now on. He needs to score 3 in a row in order to qualify and fight for a medal. Oh, they both do the same one, and actually Wiggly wins this exchange. 3-2. Subu needs 1 more. Wiggly needs 1 more. So this last flag is gonna be very interesting. Oh, and Wiggly with the grab. Qualifying in style. Congratulations. This is probably one of the best moments of the Olympics. 5-2. And Wiggly snatches the qualification in style from Subu. Why is it not updating? Okay, it probably will update after. Yeah, so qualification in style for Wiggly. Okay. The last fight is going to be Oak versus Pico. Actually, we're going to play the whole fight. No. We're gonna play up to 3 because if Pico wins 3 flags, then Pico is gonna get first place in the group. All right, so good thing that I noticed that. So Pico is also fighting. So he needs 1 flag for qualification and 3 flags for first place in the group. Oak needs to win 5-0 in order to qualify. Let's change the names quickly. Yeah, 5-0 in Axe is is actually pretty hard to do because it's kind of hard to be in control of hits that are landing and hits that are not, because with Jendrik, you know, a lot of hits land. Oak is on the left, Pico's on the right. Oak on the left, Pico on the right. Alright, so I hope Oak was inspired by Wiggly there. Slightly more difficult job to do, but not impossible. Oh, and the first one goes to Oak. Oh, missed the hit there, even though he had him. I think he was a little bit surprised. I see that Oak is trying to play this a little bit more technically. He's being patient, keeping his distance. Oh, and he got hit there. Unfortunately, his chances of qualifying are not there anymore, but they will still fight.
Hey.
2-1. Because Pico still needs to fight for second place or first place. 2-2. So Pico needs only one more to get first place in the group. Oka's probably trying to get at least a win here. Oh, and 3-2, and that's it. We're gonna end it. We're gonna end it right here. Unfortunately. So yeah, I'm first place. Wiggly is second place in Group A. Pico is first place in Group B, and Tao is second place in Group B. Thank you very much, Oak and Subu, competing in this tournament. We're moving on to the Broadsword tournament. Yeah, why not full match? Because we already have the complete results, and we need to be careful with the time. Okay. We're moving into. I think I left it on. Oh, this was Axe. It's fine. We're moving on Broadsword. And in Broadsword, it's quite interesting because some people performed really well in Broadsword, but they didn't perform too well in the Axe, and vice versa. So now they're fighting for qualification and whatnot. Okay, moving to Broadsword. And the next fight is going to be me versus Pico. Kalkstein fight. So if I win this, I qualify. If he wins this, he qualifies. So it doesn't really matter. The number of flags does not matter. Whoever wins this one moves on. Oh. I pressed on the goddamn thing. I am left, he's right. And let's start calking. Yeah, unfortunately, I mean, some tournaments will start very early, some tournaments late. It's bound for some people not being able to compete in all of them. Oh, and that's it. 5-1 win. A good win, and actually managed to qualify for semifinals. Thank you very much, Pico. I still have a chance to defend the title, although I'm not sure I'm going to be able to do so. Second place for me here. Subu takes the first. And the last fight of the group stage, and after that we're going to jump into semifinals. Eve versus Wiggly, and Eve needs to win 5-2 at least to qualify, which means Wiggly needs 3 flags. But here's exactly what happened in the previous one. Wiggly managed to do exactly what Eve is supposed to do now, and that's why I find it really interesting, because Subu won won Broadsword, but then didn't qualify in Broadsword. So roles are reversed everywhere. Waiting for Eve to connect. It's the same link. I definitely think Eve can do this, but we will see. Here we go. We're pretty good with time. In semifinals, the number of flags will be increased to 6. Wiggly is taking no, Eve is taking left, and Wiggly is taking right. All right. Oh, something happened. Probably some lag. Okay, I'm gonna pause. As soon as everything is good, just flick the long guard. I think there's something wrong with Wiggly. Let me check. Oh, good now. Okay, no worries. Here we go. All right, so the situation is pretty simple here. Eve needs to win with a score of 5-2 or better. Wiggly needs to score 3 flags here in order to qualify. And Wiggly scores the first. Easier said than done, though, to score 3 flags against Steve in a calc fight. Oh, caught him there with the... Oh, and another one. 2. And actually, the fight is going to go until the end, I think, because we need to see if Wiggly is going to get the first place. Oh, nice flag from Eve. 2-1. Oh, and he's tired. And Eve takes advantage. 2-2. tries a push there, but I think Wiggly's swinging a little bit much. And Eve is just waiting for him to gas out. Wiggly needs to be careful. Kalkstein is not in his prime anymore. 3-2, and this is a pretty good comeback here from Eve. Very patient, waiting for the right moment to strike. And Wiggly is just swinging. And he actually got a hit in, but did not kill. Oh, and it's a double. Wiggly's a wild man. And it's now 4-2, and this flag is going to be decisive. If Wiggly gets it, he qualifies. If Eve gets it, he qualifies, and that would be, he would do exactly what Wiggly did to Subu earlier. And it's pretty interesting because, as I said, these two tournaments have kind of mirrored each other. Oh, and it's 5-2, and Eve wins and qualifies. That's a very impressive performance, and it's exactly what happened in the other tournament. Very, very interesting fight here. We're gonna end the group stage. And let's have a look at the semifinals. Okay, so in Broadsword, Subu is going to face Eve, but we're gonna do the semifinals. The Broadsword semifinals after the Axe ones. So Subu versus Eve, Oak versus me. So these four people are going to be fighting for 3 medals. And in the Axe tournament, it's going to be me versus Tao and Piccola versus Wiggly again for 3 medals. So we're gonna do the Axe semifinals now. It's gonna be me versus Tao. Tao is obviously one of the most difficult players to face. And as I said, semifinals are going to be 6 flags. So there's going to be a little bit more strategy involved. We'll see how that goes. Let's quickly change the number of flags. So that's why I put 5 and then 6, just to make it a nice progression. And waiting for Tao, but let's send him a link. But as I said, I think these tournaments have like mirrored each other, and what happened to one player, like he happened the exact opposite in the other one. It's crazy. Like Pico got the first place in Axe, but he got the last place in Broadsword. Subu the exact opposite. Wiggly stole the 5-2 win from Subu. Eve stole the 5-2 win from Wiggly. So that's pretty crazy. But now we're in semifinals. 6 flags. I am on the left. Tao is on the right. Yendrick mirror match. And we'll see how it goes. Yeah, crazy coincidences. A lot of retreat attacks there from Tao. Oh, and that's it. Good fight. Went a lot better than I expected. 6-2. Tao is still going to fight for the bronze, but not right now. Which means that I have a guaranteed medal, so I'm happy for that. It's going to be silver or gold. Pico versus Wiggly. Yeah, pushes are crazy, man. I've seen Piper blocking my full two-piece combo with his hand. Thank you. Pico Wiggly. Pico first place in his group. All right. One of these two gentlemen is going to be my opponent in the final. And who knows, maybe Wiggly is going to go all the way and become the next expert. So, Pico on the left, Wiggly on the right. After that, we're going to move on to the Broadsword semifinals. In the first Broadsword semifinal is going to be Subutai versus Eve. So, be ready. All right, 6 flags. It's pretty interesting that whenever you see 6 flags instead of 5, it suddenly looks a lot more than 5.
Hey! Ha.
Wiggly with a good start, 2 flags under his belt. Oh, some crazy stuff here. Pico gets one back.
Ah! Hey!
2-2 now.
Ha, ha.
Wiggly's trying to get Pico in a trap. Oh, and he gets the flag. 3. Four now. Wiggly's continuing his interesting performances. Oh, got him there with the nice attack. Pico's also crazy. A crazy man. Oh, caught him with the retreat. 5-2. And we might have another surprising result here in the semifinals. Oh, got him there. Wiggly needs to be careful. He has 3 match points here in order to get a medal for sure and even fight for gold. 2 quick flags lost. He still has 2 more. But Pico now has a little bit more confidence in finally getting the win. Oh, and Wiggly gets it. 6-4, and Wiggly is in the final. Who expected that? Wiggly is in the final, 6-4. And Pico and Tao are going to face each other again, but for the bronze match, which will happen a little bit later. We're moving on to the Broadsword. Also semifinals. First semifinal is Subu versus Eve. And I think Eve is somewhat with a little bit more confidence now after he managed to get that comeback and qualify. Now he's going to face an opponent that has been doing well. But still does not main Kalkstein. So I think Eve definitely has a chance of getting into the final here. And it's also 6 flags, which means that the skill is definitely going to... Skill and experience are definitely going to count a little bit more. Waiting for Eve, but Eve is balanced discussing. Eve, you are needed. There you go. All right. So as I said, I think it just adds a different. Now the group stage is over. We're in semifinals. Everybody starts from an equal position. There are 6 flags. He's facing Subu, who has been looking great in this tournament, but I think Eve. Subu's on the left, Eve's on the right, but I think Eve considers himself to be favored here in this fight, and I think so too. I think he's the favorite. It's skill and experience versus momentum. We'll see which one prevails. Yeah, we're doing very well with time as well. We're about to do the semifinals, and then we have the medal fights. Oh. So, 6 fights left. all the medalists are going to get points in my rankings, and also the first 3 ranked people in the number of medals are going to get points as well. So there's going to be a lot of points given after this. Also titles on the line, so there's a lot to gain today. And also a lot of fighting. First 2 flags go to Subu, so it looks like the momentum is still going on. Oh. Nice cut. Eve gets one back. Oh, beautiful. Side step 2-2. So here are the next fights. The next fight is going to be Oak versus me in Broadsword. Then we're gonna have the bronze match in bronze match and gold in. Actually, no. Let's do them properly. It's gonna be bronze match in Axe, which is Tao versus Pico. Then we're gonna do bronze match in Broadsword. 3 now for Eve. And after that, we're going to do the finals, which are the gold medals, which are going to be 7 flags. And we will be right on time. Eve with a little hand feint there. I love that calc twirl. Eve, I think Eve feels that he's getting in control of the fight. Oh, but he loses that one there. 3-3. And I think this is a pretty important flag for Subu, because whenever you get an advantage and then that advantage is snubbed and then you manage to get 1 flag back. Oh, the punch. It helps your morale a little bit. 4-3. And I think Eve's morale is slowly building up. 4-4. And we got 2 flags left. Oh, beautiful 2-piece combo there from Subu. And Subu is actually very close to getting a medal and qualifying to the final. He needs 1 more. But Eve also needs 2 more, so it's not impossible by any means. Oh, caught him there with an attack. And I think Eve is a little bit hurt. He needs to be careful because Cal can run out of stamina very fast, especially if it's hurt. This time, Subu's a pretty when it came to Calc, he was pretty aggressive. I think this time he just wants to be as patient as possible and just try to get the win. Oh, and you got him. 6-4, and Subu is in the Broadsword final. Eve will have to settle for fighting for the bronze medal. Subu is continuing his good form with Calc unexpectedly. I know he picked him up a while back, but it looks like the work has paid off. Next is Oak versus me. And after that, we're getting back into the metal fighting. Oak is a formidable Kalkstein, so it's going to be a very difficult fight. There we go. And I think we are ready. I would be very happy to win this fight, not only because I get a medal, but also because I'd get to fight Subu again, and maybe get revenge. Here we go. But it's gonna be very difficult. And then fighting Eve for the bronze, then that's also something that is it's gonna be pretty difficult. Oh, that's crazy. good fight. Good fight, very tactical. 6-3, and I'm in another final. Guaranteed another medal, so I'm very happy. 6-3. Okay, we're going to fight. We're going to see the bronze fights now, and after that, we're going to see the gold medal fights. So next, we're going to have Tao versus Pico for bronze, 6 flags, and after that, we're going to have E versus Oak, again 6 flags. This is the first medal fight. Tao versus Pico. The rematch, actually, Pico has defeated Tao in the group stage. So this is the bronze match. Let's see who gets the first medal here. First bronze medal, actually. It may seem like a consolation prize, but it's still, at the end of the day, if you're competing in more tournaments, I think racking up as many medals as possible is definitely going to help. Okay, Pico here, Tao here. This is an axe fight, as I said. Tao is taking left, Pico is taking right. And I'm going to just miss for 1 minute because I need to refill my water. And then we're gonna go. Six flags. sorry, I've been away for a little bit. My apologies. If someone can tell me who got the bronze match, it says congrats to Tao for his podium and medal. So it looks like Tao won the bronze match. Congratulations to Tao. I don't know exactly what was the score, but maybe one of you can tell me in the chat. Uh, 6-2. Okay, congratulations. So Tao manages to get the first medal of Axe. So we're gonna move to the Broadsword bronze match. And it's going to be Eve versus Oak. The rematch between the two. We're gonna have a lot of rematches. My bad for I realized sometimes I need to like do things like get some water, go to the bathroom, feed the bunny, let the cat out, and all that stuff. So before that, I would just wait for like some sort of break, and maybe it's just a good idea from time to time whenever people are fighting, just to leave it without commentary. Like it's not ideal, but instead of wasting time. Okay, so Eve and Oak are going to face each other again. Tao, the former Axe champion, got a bronze medal, which solidifies the idea that he is a very good Axe player. Although he hasn't won the tournament, like you can't win them all, but still getting in top 3 definitely solidifies that you're a good fighter with that weapon. So I think that's exactly what Eve is trying to do here as a former champion. He's trying to get the bronze medal to solidify the fact that he is one of the best broadsword users. And as I said, many of these fighters are competing in multiple tournaments, so the goal for each fighter right here is to just stack as many medals as possible. Eve is on the left, Oak is on the right. This is a broadsword bronze match. After that, we're going to have the Axe gold match, and after that, the broadsword gold match. Have a bunny? Yes. I have 2 dogs, 5 cats, and 1 bunny. First kill for Eve with a nice cut. So as I was saying earlier, there are a couple of players that will compete in a lot of the tournaments that we have on the line. The goal is just to get as many medals as possible, because the medals will be posted as well, so people will know for glory and points and skills and all that who got the medals. The thing is, for example, if you win a gold medal in a tournament, the fact that you also get a bronze medal in another tournament makes you look even better as a skilled fighter. Eve here with a very good start, 3 flags scored. And this is just continuing the weird trend of things happening in reverse. In these tournaments, because Tao lost to Pico and beat him in the bronze match. Eve lost to Oak, and now he's very close to beating him in the bronze match. That means that in the finals, whatever happens in one final, in the other one is going to be the complete reverse. So for example, if I beat Subu, then Wiggly's gonna beat me in the Axe one. So it's just crazy. The amount of I'm gonna write them on the server anyway. The amount of reversed coincidences that happen in these two tournaments is just incredible. Oh, double. Oh, nice push. 6-0. A very good win here for Eve to get the bronze medal. Congratulations to Eve. Oak unfortunately gets 4th place. Oak, I'm pretty sure he's looking forward to get a good performance in the Saber tournament earlier, later on, maybe in the mixed as well. All right, so we got to the final matches of these two tournaments. We have 3 people left in these two tournaments that will claim the gold and the silver. And we're going to start with the first one, which is the Axe Gold match between me and I had a very good performance so far, winning all the fights. Wiggly has been kind of going in and out, so he's definitely the underdog here. Technically speaking. So if he wins this one, it's definitely going to be a very nice story. And this is also for the title of expert, the title that I hold. So this is, I'm going to defend my title or lose it to Wiggly. But if I lose it to Wiggly, I'm not going to be mad. It's a nice story. I'm still pretty satisfied with the silver as well. But obviously I will do my best to stop Wiggly from getting the gold. Yes, it's because it crashed earlier. Here we go. There's another one. And next one is going to be me versus Subu. Another title defense. And here we go. Oh, did I switch it to 7? Yes. So this one is 7 flags, not 6. Because it's the grand final. Unfortunately, we're not going to have a commentator. But we're going to let the axes speak. Wiggly getting right. I think it's going to be a fun fight. Wiggly has nothing to lose here.
Ah! 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 Hey! Ah!
Alright, good fight. So I defend my title, and I'm still the expert. 7-1. Congratulations, Wiggly. Silver medal. A very good start here for Wiggly. Which means that if we're taking the same coincidences that happened today, which it means that Subu will have to defeat me. We'll see if we can break it. So the first gold medal of the day. Very happy for it. Okay, let's switch to Broadsword, the rematch. By the way, for those watching and listening, we need more people in the Rapier tournament. So regardless if you're playing Rapier or not, guys, sign up. We need at least 2 more in that tournament. Because we got 4 right now, and it's definitely not ideal. We need at least 6. Talk to Maestro about legitimizing the title only if we have at least 6 people. So I'm not sure if Wiggly is in there, but Wiggly, just go for Rapier, man. Nothing to lose. It's a good experience. Who knows? You might end up getting silver or gold. All right, Subu versus me, Broadsword fight. Let's see if he can kill me again with another one of those tired swings. Join Rapier. Okay, nice, Eve. Thank you very much. It's all in good fun. And I think you should be encouraged even more to participate in tournaments that you don't have too much experience with that weapon. Subu's taking left, I'm taking right. I was Rapier already. Oh, okay, I see. Subu take left. Is he here? Yeah. There he is. Okay, 2 non-Kalkstein mains fighting for the gold. But I have to say that Subu has been pretty good. In this tournament and actually defeated me. Broadsword, the Broadsword is finals right now. Maestro. That's a very good move. Not this time, man. Not this time. Not this time. The damn tired swing. Oh. Oh, that was lucky. That thrust did zero damage. Yeah, there are some things that is pretty wrong with him, to be honest. Oh, that move. Alright, 3 match points for me to get the second gold medal and defend both titles, which is crazy. Oh! No! What the hell? Okay, and that's it. And that's it. And I defend both titles. 2 gold medals. And I have to say that I'm pretty happy. And I'm also very happy that we actually ended the tournament 2 minutes before the time limit, which means that this format was definitely very good. Congratulations, Subu, for silver. Congratulations, Eve, for bronze. In 15 minutes, we're going to start. Can't keep his longsword. I don't have longsword. Subu has it. In 15 minutes, we're going to start a rapier and saber. So those are going to be very interesting. We're going to see the format in a second to see if we're going to keep a single elimination. We're going to do some changes. But please, if you're watching this, please register. And hopefully we're going to see some... we're gonna see some good fights. So I'm gonna stop this stream and I'm gonna start a new one in 15 minutes. It's been the first 2 events were great. See you guys then.